Good morning, Keith. It's 11 o'clock here, New York. Got your video. How about that? That sound 10 or 11? I'll have to watch the video to find out. Anyway, I got your video. Yeah, that was pretty funny how you tried to use guilt induction on me to get me to come back to something you don't even practice yourself. You think I don't know that? Anyway, we were discussing the book, Organized to Do Jehovah's Will. And yeah, you have the book. I'm impressed. You should. You're a member. Now, was I implying that there's something wrong with that non-members don't have the book? No, not really. I'm implying there's something wrong when the book doesn't appear on the Watchtower Library. You see, what it does is it creates a grandfalloon, or what's called an imagined community in your mind only, that you belong to a specific group, and this is like your secret decoder ring. Then I got into the information that's in the book, namely that there are some Jehovah's Witnesses that are not volunteer witnesses. They're on the payroll. They're getting $3.85. Now, you didn't address either of those issues in my video. Thanks for dodging those issues, Keith. You're pretty good at that. Now I'm going to show you 2 pages here, okay? That's page 16, sorry, and there's page 17. 16 and 17. Now I'm going to read a little bit to you here, starting at the top of page 16. Identifying the faithful and discreet slave. In the illustration, Jesus stated that the slave would provide the needed spiritual food. Whom did Jesus appoint to feed his followers in the first century? And whom did he find still faithfully doing so when he returned in kingdom power in 1914? Obviously, no human has lived through all those centuries. So, the faithful steward, the discreet one, must symbolize the composite body of Christ's spiritual anointed footstep followers who live on earth at any given time. Fallacy. It must not nothing. Okay, that's a fallacy. That's where our minds were tricked. This is the switch. The knowledge book was the bait. This is the switch. Hypnotic bait and switch. Okay, let me read on. Yes, Christ uses this body to publish information on the fulfillment of Bible prophecies and to give timely direction on the application of Bible principles in daily life. In turn, this spiritual food is distributed through the local congregations of Jehovah's Witnesses. What then are the belongings? These are all the spiritual assets on earth that have become Christ's property in connection with his authority as Heavenly King. Included are facilities at the headquarters of Jehovah's Witnesses, along with branch offices, kingdom halls, and assembly halls worldwide. The belongings also embrace the commission to preach this good news of the kingdom throughout the earth and to teach those who respond. The slave serves as God's instrument to gather into association with the congregation a great crowd out of all nations and tribes and peoples and tongues, who will survive the Great Tribulation. In fact, this great crowd plays a large part in seeing to it that the good news is preached to the ends of the earth. They are among the precious belongings of Christ and are greatly loved by the slave class for this loyal, zealous support. Guess what, Keith? The slave class doesn't even know you. So them saying that they love you is a lie. And you are part of the belongings under their authority. You want to laugh at something, Keith? You are the chattel, buddy. They own you. Do you know what that means, Keith? They own you. You are their chattel. You are a servant to man. That's right, not Christ, to man. So laugh at my videos, buddy. And then when you realize you're chattel to a God that you don't even serve, you hypocritically come on here and argue with apostates, which I don't really mind myself. I think it's funny, because I used to do the same thing. But you serve, or supposedly serve, really don't serve, a straw God, Keith. Yeah. So, while you're laughing, keep that in mind. Tally ho!